This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Time to find out the thrilling conclusion to the Frog Prince and the Frog Popper. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, we got ourselves the signet ring from for Tepeta to at least we gained a level there. But anyway, we got the royal signet ring for Tepeta. Then we were forced into a food eating competition, food creating competition, which Tepeta is cooking while we're getting him the ingredients. So unfortunately, I was trying not to get hit by too many of these cockroaches. Oh, and Ryu gained a level from that battle. Buzz, too fat for you are. Ha 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 ha. Get back here, you punk. All right, let's see. Oh, yes. Aw, no. Aw, one of them's in the way. I have to fight him. All right, I'll take care of these guys. Yeah, I was trying not to fight as many guys as I could, but just not to level grind and stuff like that. But either way, we got past him. We only fought 3, so I guess that's not the worst situation. So, what is it with you retards? You guys got bricks in your heads or something? Don't you freaks have something better to do with your spare time? Like learn how to think? Oh, well, I mean, I can think far ahead of you, but oh dear. All right. Wait, giant cockroach has lines? Squee. I'll squee you. For boss time against the giant cockroach. We fought in this version of this guy before, so. Alright, this guy's actually weak to fire, so Ryu and Lin are gonna do quite a bit of damage to this guy. And I don't feel like it's necessary to use the, well, you know what, we'll use the dragon form. I was thinking about not doing, oh, I forgot to heal my AP. Well then. Okay. Let's see, do I have that wisdom one that heals 100? That's a little overkill. Actually, you know what? I could just use 2 wisdom seeds on him. And, actually, hold on. We'll have Ryu attack because he has a fire weapon. I can't believe I forgot to do this off screen. Whoops. Oh well. I mean, this guy isn't that hard, so. Yeah, see, look at that damage that Lin does because this guy's weak to fire. Yeah, this guy is 1,990 HP, no AP, 80 attack, 12 defense, 48 agility, level 25, 6 magic. He's weak to fire and resistant to ice. He's got a 1 out of 128 chance to drop an herb, 5 experience, no zenny, and all he does is attack. So there's really not much to him. All right, let's use obviously it doesn't matter which dragon we use. Yeah, let's try some healing there. And yeah, we'll use flare on him. Oh, nice. Probably cutting it a little close with using that on him, but actually probably could just use the fire ring. Oh well. I don't feel it's necessary to use the ginsengs and stuff like that on this guy, so. I mean, I probably could, but. Yeah, really not much to this guy, so. Yeah, look at that damage from Ryu there. Yeah, he's taking a bit of a beating, but nothing we can't handle. There we go. Alright. I need to reach level 15. She learns the weaken ability. Yay, victory music. Ryu got some cockroach meat. Alright, let's... Game? I was about to go into the next room. Jerk. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna cast Rejuvenate on ourselves. Don't really need much magic for this section anyway. Alright, green bottle. No one here but you and me. Except you can fly, so you could easily run around us. But forget about that stuff. Alright, you retards. Now you pissed me off. You ready to die, huh, punks? I'm the best of the best. Nothing but prime meteor. We'll see you eat all. I'm not a fan of flies. For boss battle against the green fly, or green gold fly, or green bottle. Why is it called a green bottle anyway? Is it a type of fly? I guess it is. Anyway, this guy's actually not much of a threat overall. He is weak to wind though. So, and I don't feel like it's a need to use the dragon form on this guy, so we'll use a Simoon on him, since it's wind elemental. And that's pretty much it. Really not much else we really need to do on this guy. He's got 580 HP. Yeah, look, he doesn't even do any damage to me. 0 AP, 82 attack, 65 defense, 90 agility, level 26, 7 magic. He's weak to wind. 1 in 4 chance to drop a cure. AI, he's got 512 experience, 400 zenny. And then he's got 3 different variations on him. He can count. He has a chance of countering, but that depends on. It's based off of. It's based off with his counter, but for the most part, he just has his one phase. He's supposed to have like a counter phase and a beta phase, which he has a chance of critting if he's less than 25 HP. But anyway, he has a. Sorry, trying to. Try to cast those magic spells. So all right, we'll just physically attack him then. 192 out of 256 to do the combo attack or egg beater, 62 out of 256 to attack, and then 1 out of 256 to defend. Heh, die, desires. Oh well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Ow. I was about to say it should almost be done. There we go. Yeah, really not much. Really, the cockroach was the bigger. Cockroach and the worm were the big ones, and then he's kind of an easy peasy. Ugh, you suck! Anyway, it cuts the green bottle, so. Alright, and when we do that. Well, there's still encounters here, but. Yeah, we'll heal his Lynn. There's still encounters here, but all the roaches disappear. I don't know how that works, but, you know, hey. At least we don't have to fight them on the way out, so. But yeah, there's still encounters in here, so we could fight something. But we can leave now, so. Yeah, let's go that way, yeah. Yeah, we already got all the treasure chests, so. Well, I'm surprised on it. Yeah, I was about to say, speak of the devil, I'm surprised I didn't get any fights. This is what I get for opening my big mouth. Anyway, Sten gained a level. And that's it for the dungeon, so yay! Yeah, we got all the ingredients, now we just have to go back to Tepeta. And, oh yeah, we have to write everything back up, so, yeah, we gotta take forever. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, anyway. Unfortunately, we have to go all this convoluted way of getting back, so. Go through the king's room and everything like that. Seems a very convoluted way. But we all agree with convoluted here. You know, that's just our bread and butter. Let me go and rest really quick, so. Let's see. Thank you. Yep. I thought about leaving just to save me on money, but money problems aren't really a thing anymore, so I don't know why I would actively do that, so. Up. You know, it's like they're setting up for the competition already, so. They've been working really hard while I was going down, getting all that stuff. I mean, I guess I could show off the key item stuff. Worm meat. Tough giant worm meat. Ugh. That kind of makes me a little icky now that I think about it, so. Ugh. I don't know about that. Anyway, greasy cockroach meat here. And then, legendary delicacy ore. Why do you mean ore? What was that? What was that supposed to mean? I don't know how I feel about that, so. Weird. Makes me a bit weird in this case. Okay, well, anyway, sorry. We'll talk to Tepeta here in a moment. I actually wanted to see if anyone said anything different down here. Oh, wait, did I talk to this guy before? This dialogue didn't seem familiar. This is the Princess Busna of Pentry. Whew, try and say that 3 times fast. The food in here is royal property. Governors are not permitted to smell, taste, or touch any of it. That means you. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, you're a fresh face around here? Are you looking for table scraps? You'll say you're not a real chef until you cook with a genuine great bottle. It's a rite of passage if you ever accomplish. I feel like some of this dialogue is the same. Nope, that's the same. Okay. I guess he's all saying the same. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's see what... Oh, well, yeah, we already got that, so never mind. Okay, let's talk to Tepeta. Très bien, très bien. Such fine ingredients you have gathered. Stand back and shield your eyes before the radiant majesty of my cooking technique. It seems you have finished gathering your ingredients. Very well. As soon as I am finished here, you shall be finished as well. Is that a threat? Oh yeah, you get to say you kill us if we lost, so. Thank you for finding these ingredients. We would have been lost without your aid. Wait first in the royal dining hall. La 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 la, Cuckoo, the world's best food. Season it with love. Make it taste so good. Yeah. Okay, they say the same thing, so. Does he do the singing thing? Yep. How are you? Okay, you say the same thing. Did you not hear? Go upstairs to the dining hall and await your doom, or do you think you shall escape? No, I think we're fine. I think the same as before. Yeah, he said the same thing before. Okay, nope, same thing. Hey, yo, the prince is over. Oh, okay, he says the same thing. They all say the same thing. Fine, let's go eat. Alright, let's swap to a different character. The duel will commence momentarily. Please be patient. Let the chef's duel begin. Competitors, you may table your dishes now. Alright, they're all coming in for the feast. Tepeta doesn't have his own sous chefs with him, so he has to do it all by himself. Miserable knave, something scheming to steal my throne and my sister. You disgust me. You could have lived the rest of your bit of a life in peace as just another nameless prisoner, but no. You rise again to shame me for this. I must make you suffer. No, Monsieur Imposteur, you misunderstand. To be the prince means to be the brother of Petepe, and such a sister I would never wish upon my most hated enemy. Ooh, talk about silvering, well, I guess not rivalry, but whew. Yeah, Petepe is definitely an aggressive sibling. To be truthful, I feel perhaps a little sorry for you. His Royal Majesty the King and our Royal Highness Prince Petepe. I guess they're judges, which makes sense. Well, obviously we got 1 point in our corner for the princess, at least. I'm not sure about the king. He seems to be a bit befuddled. Before the judging begins, the king would like to make an announcement. I wish each of you luck, good sirs. May the best man win. That gave me a chill. Father's being abnormally coherent. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, that is weird. I mean, even dementia patrons can have bits of clarity for a few moments, so. The judging will proceed as follows. The king, Princess Petepe, and I will judge the dishes presented by the competitors by whatever criteria we deem relevant. That seems kind of random. Shouldn't be stabilized, or, you know, like, this is what we base off of? No. The victor must be chosen by majority vote and selected by 2 out of 3 judges. Let the choosing begin. Shall we begin, Princess? Please do. The king and princess will conduct their judging from the balcony. Let us start with Prince Tepeta's dishes. I believe you will enjoy what I have prepared for you. We will begin with a warm peppercino, continue to the special stir-fried cockroaches, and finally we shall arrive at the most famed of famous delicacies, the fly pudding. Bon appetit! This is exquisite. The texture of the worm combined with just a hint of garlic, everything blends together just perfectly. You fried this roach in its own oils, I see. It's nice and crispy on the outside, but still moist and sweet on the inside. Excellent. Simply excellent. What's this? Aha! This is blue butterfly you have here. Wonderful! You prepared quite a feast for a duel against such a trifling opponent. The sprinkling of maggot in the pudding made the perfect complement to your use of blue bottle. A virtuoso performance. Now, on to your opponent. I feel like, didn't he swell his head just a little bit? For this competition, I have prepared the worm caramel, my cockroach salad with wild onions, but of course, the famous fly pudding. Bon appetit, my dear mentor. I hope I have done justice to your art. Oh, I'm afraid you must be mistaken. I don't recall ever teaching someone like you how to cook. Now, let's move on to the judging. Why does this guy seem so skeevy? Wasn't he helping the prince cook? Isn't that a bit biased? Let's start with the worm dish. Oh, this worm meat! Oh, where did you find such a grand This must have come from a giant. The taste is, unfortunately rather bland. Worm meat like this doesn't cook well with normal methods. This is like shoe leather. Wait, did you changed your mind? I smell a rat. This roach you've used. Oh, this is splendid vintage. For 5 years old and free range at that. This is splendid, amazing. I can't believe I'm afraid I have to deduct points for your use of fried onion. The combination just doesn't work, see. Where I come from, you cook roach with leeks, not onions. It's an amateur mistake. Or amateur. And last but not least, we come to the fried pudding. Uh-oh, he's sweating. That means it's good. Oh, pinch me, I must be dreaming. Is something the matter, sir, chef? No, there's nothing. I mean, the dish is nothing special. There's some good fry in there, but it hasn't been used to its full potential. Really a disappointing waste here. There's no question about it. Prince Tepeta's cooking is superior on all counts. I give this to him. Yeah, something's wrong there. We got the green ball. That's like the best, rarest fly ever. Objection! You may be able to dismiss the first two on minor technical flaws, but I refuse to believe you dismissed the third so easily. There's no way that you, the head chef, would simply ignore the use of the fabled green bottle. I can explain. It is obvious that this competition is nothing more than a sham. The judging has been compromised by the so-called prince. Therefore, I demand that my real brother be recognized as the rightful winner by default. I hereby declare Prince Tepeta to be the victor of the duel. Which one? The man standing on your left, of course. Don't you recognize your own brother? Now, I think the king has a momentary moment of lucidity because he looks towards the top of the screen. And he says on the left. So I'm almost wondering if it's to his left or the princess's left. I'm not sure. I could be wrong in this case. Maybe it's just a way of placing for like theater moments, but anyway. But if you suspect foul play on the spot, surely you would be satisfied if the other cooks just as well. But I mean, I think it still means he thinks the fake is the real prince, which we'll find out why here in a second. So miserable, absolutely disgusting. Miserable, absolutely disgusting. I mean, miserable, absolutely delicious. I mean, disgusting. Yeah, everyone's on their payroll. This entire kitchen stuff has been tainted then. Lin, I know I can trust you. Taste my brother's cooking. You can prove who's the best beyond a shadow of a doubt. No way, dude. Your eyes are at stake here. I promise you'll love it. Eat. You eat it. Your eyes are at stake. Yeah, but thou must. Okay, why not? The dialogue is slightly different, I think, if it's real, but yeah, you can switch to any character, and whoever's in front, she says, please taste the food, so it can be any one of them. It is as you said, in what world could ever have I lost to one such as he? You have to taste my brother's cooking. If you don't, that imposter will rule, and he'll have you all executed. Please eat. Such a peculiar mistake. How could my dear mentor fail to recognize the distinctive flavor of the green bottle? I have a wife and children to think of. Please forgive me. Oh, he's been threatened. Prince Tepeta is the victor. Tepeta, Tepeta, Tepeta. I think these all say the same thing. So, alright, let's eat this thing. Lin eats one of the dishes. It's not terrible, but Lin feels a little queasy. Lin eats another dish. Something heaves in Lin's stomach. Lin manages to ignore it. Because we're not meant to eat bugs. I'm sorry, vegans, but we're not going to eat bugs. Or whoever says we have to eat bugs. Lin eats the last dish. Lin thinks back to collecting the ingredients for Tepeta. Lin suddenly remembers the dishes were made with worm, roach, and fly meat. Lin throws up. I think Ryu says something slightly different, but like I said, it's a slight difference. It's not like worth going through all the different dialogue. Oh, Lin, why did you do that? You've gone and screwed up all to the wall. Us all to the wall. If that bastard phony takes over, who knows what he'll do to everyone. If none of you had the guts to do anything about it, maybe it's time I stepped up to the plate.
You hear me, you stupid thing? I'm gonna blow this castle out to hell and take everybody with it, including you.
What does she mean by that? Oh, no, my little adversary. I have fought too hard for this castle to lose it to the likes of you. Uh-oh.
No, that foul villain is after my sister.
Hey, Tepeta doesn't run, weirdly enough. I'm sorry for letting that fraud get to me. He said he'd murder my entire family if I didn't vote against Tepeta. But that's not important now. Petepe's forced that bastard's hand and now everyone's lives are in danger. I can't make up for what I've done. But please, you must protect the princess and our kingdom. Okay. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am. I think they all say the same thing. Yep. Oh, okay. They all say the same thing. Alright, ignored. Well, now where do we go? Where did everyone head off to? Well, I know where to go, but I'm trying to think of who actually says where we need to go. They say you're not to... Oh. Like I said, I know where to go, but I could swear someone says... Huh. Well, okay. Well, we're supposed to go... We're supposed to go to the water closet and flip that switch there. I could swear someone says what we're supposed to do. Like the head chef or someone says, you know, you need to do this. I guess not. Oh, there we go. We just have to leave and come back. Nope. Well, basically, we're supposed to go in the water closet and flip a switch, and it tells you what you're supposed to do next, so. Okay, they all say the same thing. Sorry about that, so. Alright, stop talking. Stop it! Alright, well, alright. Never mind, we'll just go on with the plot. Alright, let's, yeah, I could... Oh, there it is, okay. There's supposed to be an elevator to the bottom floor of the castle hidden in the bathroom. There's no doubt that Petepe is taking it all the way down. You have to save her! Okay, I just had to talk to him again. I was like, someone says at some point where you're supposed to go. Even though I know where to go, you know. Yeah, that little switch there. Flip it, that switch. And yeah, and this takes us down to the basement. We could have done that at any time, and then we go over here. To the dungeon. Oh yeah, let me switch back to Ryu. Not that it really matters, so. Oh, Petepe, she went in there. Oh. Okay, so before we go in here, we want to make sure that we have our non-fire weapons equipped. And I think we're good to go. Everyone's healed, magic up, da-da-da. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Faker. So, this is the heart of my castle. Très magnifique. I can feel such tremendous power in this place. It seems the girl was not lying. Stupid girl. She thought she could call my bluff. But here I am holding all the cards. This must be the castle's self-destruct mechanism. What a wonderful toy. I've worked hard to steal this kingdom. I'm not about to let one little girl and her army of misfits ruin my plans. It looks like it's time I introduced myself properly to you all. You may call me Quadra. I think in the original translation he's called like Kuadora for some reason. I have to give you some credit. If you hadn't interfered, this girl would never show me where to find this device. Let me reward you. As the prince, I would have made your execution slow and painful, but here, I can make it quick! Well, I'm gonna make it quick. For boss time against Kuadora himself. So this guy's no pushovers unless you spam your dragon attacks, which, you know, obviously I'm not gonna do per se. Okay. This guy can possibly one-shot you, and despite his agility, he does go first most of the time because he has a lot of scripted entanglements where he talks and then attacks. So, alright, we're going to use Ginsings on Sten and Lynn, or Cat, just in case if they get one-shotted by him critting them. And then we'll use a Ginseng from Nina on Ryu. Yeah, this is why I quit, because he's strong against fire. Now, in most of the official guides, they say he's not weak to anything, or strong against anything, which is not true, so I don't know how that slipped under the radar. But anyways, got... Oh, it didn't crim. Alright, we're good. We got 1,650 HP, 500 AP, 81 attack, 48 defense, 53 agility, 43 level, 4 magic, strong against fire, weak to ice. He's got a 3 in 64 chance to drop an Iron ML, 164 drop a Slash GL. He's dropped 69 experience, 800 Zenny. He's got 2 phases depending on what his HP's at. he's got, okay, so he's technically got three phases. He's got alpha, beta, and gamma. But gamma phase is supposed to activate when he's less than 20% HP or 25% HP, but it's bugged, so it doesn't actually occur. But when that happens, he would either have an attack all spell, a special, an attack, death, rot breath, and curse, but he doesn't do any of that stuff because it's an oversight. That doesn't go in, so. And then we want to attack with everyone, and then Frost with Nina. His alpha his alpha and beta phase is based off his HP. So right now he's in alpha. If he's above 50, he has a 5 in 8 chance to attack, 2 in 8 chance to do an attack all. Yeah, there's his finish all. If he says I'll finish you, or it's a script that immediately ends the battle. So unfortunately, some characters will not get their attack in if he does that. So there's not much I can do about that. Oh, there's his attack all ability. Ow. Might go and heal with him, or at least heal with Sten or something like that. Nice. Yeah, he's got 5 in 8 chance to attack, 2 in 8 chance to attack all. Keeps doing it with Ryu gets his turn. Well, good thing I got the dragon form already. And then 1 in 8 chance to do his special damage, which is a crit on one character for 3 times his damage rate. And then less than 50%, he goes to beta, which is 2 in 8 chance to attack, 3 in 8 chance to attack all, and 3 in 8 chance to special, which means he has a higher chance of critting you. So, I mean, might just try to continue our. Yeah, here's his. He goes first attack. Ow. Now at least we got a counterattack in. Not countering as much as I'd like though. Maybe my condition must have dropped or something like that. Ah, there he goes. All right. Yeah, we're gonna reach level 17. All right, he's defeated.
No, not now. Our God, he told me I couldn't lose. He gave me the strength to work his will upon the world. Damn you all. If I'm going to die here, I'll drag you all down to hell with me.
Uh-oh. Your castle will blow up in 5 minutes.
Die, all of you. Die, drown in hellfire. Ha 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 ha.
Like all good bosses, he blows up. Uh-oh. How do we stop this thing? No. There's no reason for not. What do you mean, Tepeta? Well, hurry up. We're about to explode. This castle has no such thing as a self-destruct mechanism. That would be kind of stupid. Like, for what reason would there be one? Other than not giving it to the enemy. What the? Excalibur, is that you? No, not quite. Our castle's greatest treasure is hidden in this place. The story of the self-destruct mechanism was invented to deceive thieves and invade us. Unfortunately, my dear sister was never privy to the truth, and she was fooled by the story like everyone else. Hard to believe, is it not? Yeah, huh. But Tepe, are you alright, my sister?
Tepeta, are we dead? I tried to activate the self-destruct system, but... What happened to the fake?
He is gone, my sister, vanquished, as you said, by my truest friends. And never you mind about that horrible explosion device. I shall tell you all about it some other time. But for now, you are safe, and that is all that matters, no? Oh, let me sing of your remarkable courage. No singing! But Tepe, the heroine of the day. But Tepe, the flower as soon as you pass by.
Tepeta, you know why I always yell at you? It's because you're irresponsible, always gallivanting around the world, shirking your duties to your kingdom and family. At least that's what I thought until today. You see the world in ways most people can only dream of, Tepeta. You're a credit to your country and to your sister. You're just fine the way you are, Tepeta. Free as a bird, happy as a clam, and singing like the wind through the trees. I've always tried to be responsible enough for the both of us. I always tried too hard though, and look at me. Always yelling at people and making a nuisance of myself.
Yeah, the typical bratty sister.
But my brother's back now, and I know he's a brother I can be proud of. I feel like a big weight has come off my shoulders. Let's go back and see Dad. I mean, the king.
Yeah, at least she grew up a little bit. And I think Tepeta's grown up a little bit too. Or not. But anyway, let's grab the national treasure of Fort Niger. Ryu gives the sword a mighty pull. And we get the Soul Blade, or Soul Blade! Soul from the stone. It is a holy weapon, so if you're looking for a A holy blade. It also raises your wisdom a bit. We're gonna re-equip the fire stuff for now, but yeah, something to consider keeping. Ryu, this kingdom.
You're looking the wrong way, father.
Oh, of course, my apologies. My eyes aren't what they used to be. In any case, Ryu, this kingdom owes you a debt of gratitude.
You're talking to Tepeta now, honesty. Ryu, I apologize and thank you on behalf of my father. In its appreciation for all you've done for us, feel free to take anything you might need from our castle. You've earned it.
Well, I already took that sword, so...
Now it's your turn, Tepeta. Or Tepeta.
I have something very important to say, my friend, so please listen.
Ahem. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Ryu. My kingdom is safe, my sister is happy for the first time in years, and I myself is deeply grateful for all you've done. So, in recognition of your deeds, I shall bestow upon you myself. I shall accompany you on your travels. Please hold your applause. Hey, wait just a one damn minute, Tepeta. You can't go running off again. Honestly, it's times like this. I promised him tonight. Right, go on ahead, do what you want. Not like I could stop you.
And that, my sister, is why I am always so proud of you. So petite and yet so grown up. My kingdom is in safe hands as long as you are here to guide my people.
You're always such a sweet talker. You know as well as I do you're just dumping all your responsibilities onto someone else like always.
No, but Tepe, you did promise. Your big brother, he is one to be proud of, no? And in his travels, he will become even more worthy of his kingdom. Shall we be going, Monsieur Ryu? The world awaits us. And Tepe joins the party permanently, so, and no, we're not going to use him. Sorry, not even for the warp spell.
That's my brother for you. Hell, he'll never change. Sometimes I think I'd be worried if he did.
Yeah. That foul impostor had the gall to cast some sort of senility curse on me, that ruffian. If it hadn't been for that, oh, his plan would have fallen instantly. I still have a mind like a steel trap, right, son? I think there's a little bit of a questionability there, so. Alright, so yeah, we've got, alright, yeah, the kingdom has been saved, so now we just need to get the, find that Batwing girl, and, Tepeta is a good heart, but he's shiftless and irresponsible. Perhaps traveling in your body might make him into a prince we can all be proud of. We'll see about that. The king insists that the pasta made him senile with some kind of curse. Huh, the old man can't remember his own name, curse unknown. Okay. I think they're all saying that. Whoops. Yeah, sorry. Maybe you had senility curse, but I feel like some of the responsibility, that just takes us back up there. So yeah, we don't need to mess with that. Okay, so technically our objective is, yeah, if you haven't already guessed, the girl in the dungeon is the Batwing girl, so now we can deal with that. So I just think if anyone has an extra dialogue. Where did my model go? I cannot paint without my model. No, sorry about that. It's only a model. Okay, I guess most of the stuff's the same as before, so.
Share the pudding round the table with your friends. Let everybody have a bite. The happiness will never end. The young prince wrote that when he was but a pollywog. I dare say every child in the castle knows at least the melody.
At least they're singing a nicer tune. Okay, you all say the same thing. Okay, yep. Yeah, she was here to get the soul blade apparently. So, but we got it before her, and she got caught. Yeah, you talk about the sewers again, which we already got the bug stuff for all that. So, yep. Come on, lady, out of my way. Thank you. Gotta get into the basement, man. Yeesh. I see nothing there. What to make? I need a challenge for my skill and for the taste buds. Something epic. Okay, I think you make the same thing. They say you're not a real okay. That's the same thing as before. I was just thinking I want any, okay, all of you have the same dialogue, so. The chef's rule, the kitchen becomes a battlefield. Hands off the cutting board. Your fingers might be collateral damage. You all say the same thing. Okay. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I always forget who says what sometimes. I mean, everyone has so much different dialogue, so. Okay, yeah, that's the same. I wish dialogue was a bit faster, if that makes sense. But anyway, after we do this whole situation, this guy moves. The fake Brent spits an armory here. Guess that should have been a warning sign, huh? Yeah. Alright, but yeah, we can get some treasure here. Alright, get some breath armor, which is a little bit better armor. We're going to give that to Lynn, because I think that's better for her. Yeah, give her a little bit of vigor and some defense. And here we get an iron shield and a royal crown. Don't really need the iron shield, but let's equip the royal crown. Tepeta or Nina can equip the royal crown. We'll just give that to Nina since we're using her. We're not using Tepeta. Sorry, folks. I might show him off once just to show his abilities, but a tricky one she is. Can't take your eyes off her for a second. She'd make a good cockroach bait, but I'm not letting a hand out her without orders. Well, not to mention a few well-armed guards.
Somebody save me! Or, sorry. Somebody save me! Bugs, they're everywhere. I can't take it anymore.
So we can't even... Oh. She just keeps saying that. Okay, fine, Patty. Alright, stop talking, lady. We need you because you're the thief that dealt with Trout and everything like that, so... Alright, stop! I forgot she kept doing that if we don't talk to the guy here. We got the sneak thief snooping around the lower floors. We put her to work in the cockroach room, but she's not cooperating. All she does is gripe and moan about the bugs. Doesn't she know they're good eating? We've got no use for a farmer who won't farm. Mind taking her away off our hands? No way. Nah, we have to do it. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to say no, because sometimes no doesn't get you anything, so. Yep, alright. Yes, I'll take her, sure. But thou must. Thanks, all that noise was about to drive me nuts. Yeah, she's all yours.
Ah, bugs everywhere. I hate these things. What, are you some kind of bounty hunter? Fine, you got me. Where anything's better than this hellhole.
Yeah, now with Patty in our group, well, she's not a party member or anything like that, we can now finally clear Bosch's name. Keep both eyes on that one. She's not the type to stab you. She's not the type to stab you in the back, but she'll outdie you with her own pants while you're not looking. Alright, so now Patty's in the covered, so now we can I'll just go this way because it's a little bit faster. I want to double check and see if anyone else says anything, but realistically, we're actually done with this place, so we can actually head on back to... Yeah, we unfortunately had to walk all the way back to Townsend and New Haven. I don't know about everyone else, but I'll take an idiot prince over a prince of darkness. Yeah. Good call. Oh, wait. Sorry.
All this talk about the chef's duel is making me hungry. No, I can buy some brune whales?
Or bun whales? Eventually. I'm glad this whole fake prince fiasco got cleared up in a hurry. I kind of missed the fake duel. Why? Because he was efficient or something?
It's classic fairy tale ending with handsome prince running off with his beloved on a proud white turtle. Every girl dreams of being the bride in that story, don't they?
There's no bride in this situation, though.
Say, whatever happened to that thief girl that broke in here not too long ago?
Well, I've got her in my group. Alright, well, let's, yeah, unfortunately, we still have to go to the boat here, so. Alright, well, with that out of the way, we just need to head back to New Haven. Although I'm going to stop in Townsend, so I'll meet you back there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when you get the Patty in the group to save Bosch, the music changes. Yeah, it's a remix to the original game, which is awesome. Let that play for a second. Yeah, awesome. Should've just ran. Yeah, new epic music, so, alright. The only reason I'm swapping out, showing this off, because I was gonna save Bosch next episode, is that there's some dialogue from after doing this whole thing, so. Worms, flies, cockroaches, blah. What kind of warped people are these? If someone tried to feed me that crap, I'd call it torture, not a banquet.
I've never been a picky eater, but I think I'll give anything calling itself gourmet a pass from now on. I still feel slightly ill.
By pretending to be my illustrious self, the foul impostor invited his own peril. For me being me, he opened himself up to the wrath of the fortune. Your own enfant terrible, my dear sister Petepe. And then there's actually some dialogue with Bosch here when we bring Patty to him. It's the bat burglar, what from me? You don't know how to address a lady at all, do you? Let's try this again. The name's Patty Phantom, Thief Patty. Not Patricia, and definitely not Pats. Afraid? Why the hell are you two up for a medal for stealing from a bachelorette trout? Ryu, her mouth's moving, but she's not making any sense. Anyway, once Trout sees I'm not the real burglar, I'm home free. Call her little cute little butt over there, and let's get this nightmare over with. Hey. Okay, I thought you said something else for some reason. I guess she's cute. I don't think I've ever actually seen her like in-game model. So, let's see. I always forget which room Sten's in and Rand and all that, but. I mean, I know which room Lynn's. Actually, let's just go to Lynn's room just because it'll be faster that way. So.
Not a word out of you, Ryu. I'm gonna throw up if I catch a whiff of a roach in your breath. Blech.
Yeah, usually after major events, they'll have dialogue. So, unfortunately, because of how long it takes, without Warp, how long it takes back to go to Townsend, it's almost not worth coming back just for the dialogue. I'll try to remember major events. Oh yeah, and Sten loses his transformation when you go back, which, I mean, you're gonna transform back anyway, but...
But what I don't understand is why anyone would want to pretend to be the prince of such a castle. The food is terrible, the women are all wards, and no charm whatsoever. I really can't say I see the attraction.
Well, you are a monkey, and frog people are not really my thing, you know. Alright, let's swap out the characters once more for the dialogue, because everyone has different dialogue if they're in their party or not, so... Alright, let's see, where we're Tepeta, so... Yeah, Sten and Lynn now. I'll just do, you know, why not?
What I don't understand is why anyone would want to pretend to be the prince of such a castle.
Oh, he says the same thing. Sometimes he'll say something different depending on... Let me switch Nina and see if that... switch her out, see if that... She does have different dialogue. I wonder if it just doesn't... like I'd have to leave the building and come back to do that. Oh wait, no, I just gotta talk to... Now, hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Too bad you have to do 3 party members or whatever, so... Or 4 party members, you can't not have them, you know what I mean?
This strange, wonderful world of ours is full of different people with different tastes. I like to think I'm very open-minded, but to be honest, the thoughts of eating cockroaches makes me want to puke.
Oh, sorry, I was doing French accent on her. I've been so used to doing that I forgot that I just have her do the regular female voice of mine. Wasn't Rand in this room? Yeah. Worms fly? What kind of worm? Oh, okay. Yeah, some people have different dialogue if they're in the party in that room, and sometimes they don't, so it really depends on the character. Okay, let's swatch out Tepeta and see what he says. Yeah. I think Tepeta's on the, I think he's a second room character, I think. Second floor, I mean? Yeah, he's second floor. You think I'd remember by this point, but nope. My brain, it's shot. Now Rand. I think Tepeta's this room. Nope, he's the last room. I'll get right one of these days. By pretending to be my illustrious self, oh, okay. Never mind, same thing. Okay, just double checking. Like I said, I don't remember everyone's dialogue options and stuff like that, so. Alright, well, with the Fort de Jour saved and Patty and Tone, it's time to save Bosch and get him cleared of all charges. Will it be just as easy as that, or are we in for one more grand theft? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time.